Tonight, Ohio's crowded Republican Senate primary down to the wire. A crucial race for the Buckeye State and former President Donald Trump, testing his perceived tight grip on the GOP.
And now we may have to do it again.
Teasing another presidential run in Nebraska Sunday, Trump also brought up the Ohio race.
We've endorsed JP, right? J.D. Mandel, and he's doing great.
One problem, Trump endorsed J.D. Vance, who's in a tight race with Josh Mandel, the former state treasurer.
Well, I think President Trump gives probably thousands of words of speeches every single week. He's going to misspeak every now and then, but the president's very much on board.
Making his final pitch today, Vance, the front runner, surging in a recent Fox News poll after picking up the former president's coveted endorsement.
This Senate primary is the question of what kind of Republican do we want to send to Washington, D.C.
But big-name supporters haven't thinned the field. Josh Mandel is within the margin of error, and 25% of voters are still undecided, according to that Fox poll.
If J.D. Vance is not successful next week, what does that say about the clout of Donald Trump and the Republican Party?
This is the campaign that's got the momentum, the energy, the enthusiasm. We don't want a circumstance where the establishment could claim that they defeated Trump. So President Trump's brand is on the line. The MAGA brand is on the line.
But Mandel, who isn't backed by Trump, still ties himself to the former president, stumping with Texas Senator Ted Cruz.
So the name Trump is much more than an endorsement for you in this campaign, it sounds like.
Well, it's a governing philosophy. America First is a governing philosophy. When it comes to the economy, when it comes to jobs in our state.
At multiple campaign events and in the community, voters have repeatedly told us policy ideas matter more than endorsements.
So you voted for Donald Trump twice. Why is his word not enough to just put you right in J.D. Vance camp?
Well, he's kind of a wild card. You know, I'm not one to just because you've got these famous people in your corner doesn't mean that that's the right thing to do.
You think Donald Trump's influence is on the line here in Ohio?
I do, but I also think that these gentlemen and anyone running really needs to look at the reason why Trump was accepted by so many people, and that is putting America first.
All right, Jesse joins us now from Columbus, Ohio. Jesse, so many watching this race to really see how much power former President Trump still has on the GOP. And Vance has had to answer questions for past comments he's made about Trump voters. How's that factoring into the final hours of this campaign? Because his opponent, Josh Mandel, wanted that endorsement, and a group of prominent Ohio Republicans asked the former president not to endorse Vance.
Yeah, Tom, those past comments are still haunting Vance with less than 24 hours to go before voters head to the polls. At a Columbus area event today in particular, one woman asked Vance about his past comments, saying that he believed that some people voted for Trump for racist reasons. Those are comments from years ago, and Vance explained what he was talking about, saying that the broader context is that he did not think that is what was driving most Trump voters, but you could tell watching this woman as she heard Vance's response that it wasn't quite clicking for her and she wasn't fully satisfied. I caught up with her after the event, and she did say she is going to vote for J.D. Vance, but that is as much to do, it seems, with the former president's endorsement as well as that from other prominent conservatives. So for her, those endorsements helped make the difference. And she's not the only person that we have heard in recent days thinking about things that J.D. Vance has said in the past, things he's had to account for throughout this campaign. And so it is unclear at this point exactly how much of a difference that is going to make when voters go to the polls tomorrow, but it is certainly a factor, and at this point it seems to be anyone's guess who will win this primary.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.